Greetings, Grapple fans. Rob ringside alongside Buff Broadside at the commentation station, welcoming Prince Dean to the ring. The bubbles are out, Buff Broadside, and the crowd is loving it.
This is a guy, if there's one man in UKPW that has my dress sense, it's this guy. I love him. He's bringing the bubbles, he brings the fun, he brings the energy.
He brings all of that and
he
more.
steals beer.
He's stealing drinks. The wrestle gods are cheeky gods. The wrestle gods are chancers, it has to be said. That's 2, maybe 3 drinks that have been pilfered now.
He is bubble-tastic.
Yes, indeed. Prince Dean, of course, representing himself and only himself today, because, of course, the last time we saw Prince Dean in a UKPW ring, he was on the losing end of a tag team #1 contenders opportunity where the 2-man day trip lost to Jay Alexander and Delphine, and it does seem like the team is no more.
Oh, that is awful news. Nobody likes to hear that.
And his opponent from Cambridge, Cambridgeshire, weighing in at 3.141592653897932. I'm not reading all of that out. It's Fentos!
Well, speaking of things people don't like to hear, the music of Fentos, the genius, on his way to the ring.
I've got some maths for you for Fentos. This man stands at 6'7"
He does.
He is a former inter-regional champion, former tag team champion.
He is.
And probably the tallest man you're ever likely to see in
Well,
in a
I'm the
UKPW
wrong person to say that to, Buff Broadside, because he and I are about the same height, but he wears it much better than I do, it's fair to say.
He does, yes, and look at just look at the physique of the man. I mean, what are you hiding underneath that? It's going to be a lot of ha-ha and
Yeah, he does wear it well, doesn't he?
He does.
Yeah.
He does. And I want it at least. No, I'm not a huge fan of Fentos, but when he does go ha ha, it does cheer me up just a bit.
Yeah, no, I get it. There's a little bit of euphoria that comes along with it, isn't there?
I mean, I have fought this man many times in many places around this country.
Got to say, he does appear very imposing from this angle.
Yes.
The conversation say we are looking up at a mountain of a man.
We are, yes, because we're. I'm glad the ring's only set on a low setting. Otherwise, it'd be even taller.
This is true. It is a big ring, but thankfully it is a slightly lower ring.
When these 2 men stand opposite each other right in the centre, you're going to see just how large Fentos is.
He's a big chap, isn't he? And again, I think we underserve, despite the fact that I never stop banging on about it, what an incredible athlete he is.
Well, this is it. I mean, from the days he has trimmed down. You can see that he's been working hard in the gym.
Indeed. I think the gym works hard to accommodate him, personally. That's my guess. Measure up for a test of strength. Is that wise from Prince Dean? Even if he's got some residual Wrestler God energy from last show, I feel like that's a risky gambit. Look at that, just stretching that arm out.
And that's a long way to stretch it as well.
Yes, indeed. Must be 3 feet across.
I mean, Fentos standing.
That impressive, nevertheless, athleticism from Prince Dean to regain the momentum and reorganise the limbs.
Fentos legitimately standing head and shoulders above Prince Dean.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, there he goes.
Look at that, smart, as you would expect from somebody
That's
labelled
the whole
the
thing,
genius.
because as you say, he is the genius, and he is, in his own words, clever.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, you don't get to genius level without that. I know, I looked it up in a book.
I mean, somebody should tell him, though, on his boots he's got a bit of pie.
Yes, he doesn't take as good care of his boots, clearly, as he does of his intellect. Now Prince Dean still looking to engage in that. Oh, test of strength, except.
See, we talk about Fentos' height and imposing size, but we don't talk about his wrestling ability.
I never stop banging on. I don't know what you mean.
Well, all right.
Whoa!
You didn't say squat about it today, but.
Okay, well, we could roll the camera back. We'll check, shall we? Oh. Apologies if the venom of that is coming through the microphone.
Well,
because at this point, with the position we're in, it's very possible.
Prince Dean.
Look at that, impressive. Again, just the speed.
And through the legs.
The quickness and the inventive. Oh, wow.
And there we go,
Flips him
stretching
over.
him out.
And the cover. Referee Tristan Stone noticing the shoulders were down.
Prince Dean trying to make Fentos' arms even longer than they already are.
Yes, indeed. Fentos, of course, has been on a kind of mixed streak in terms of victories and losses recently. His last time out was a victory against Keith Chaos at Lock Meadow, but he has also been on the losing end of Theodore Powers, the entertainer, last time we were in this venue. So he doesn't have a great relationship with Parkwood. He holds the record for the fastest Rampage elimination, which was held in this town, in this venue.
He's got the fastest elimination, and he's got the second fastest elimination as well.
Yes, indeed. And he also, as we both saw, has the highest elimination because he went sailing.
That was a long way down, even for him.
Absolutely. Tyler Walker had a good go at reproducing it in his match against Alexander Roth, but that was not a Rampage environment, so it didn't count. I checked with Guinness, that's what they told me. Oof.
Fentos just trying to rip the shoulder out of the socket.
And you know what? If anybody can, I reckon it's him. He's looking to make his way to the ropes, trying to break the hold. Trying to leverage what he can in terms of the agility of Prince Dean as he just whips him through for an double arm drag and then puts him in a headlock. Snap there from Fentos. But Dean quick to his feet, but back down. Fentos just leveraging that power, just shoulder block. Dean ducks underneath, vaults over.
Just the speed of this is
wow! Very impressive from Dean. Those wrestle gods gave him a little bit of extra oomph to flip Fentos over.
That was a big backdrop.
But he did telegraph it by yelling ooh at the top of his voice.
Ducks.
So just back and forth.
Somebody
Fentos using that intelligence and
look at the balance of Prince Dean.
Phenomenal precision from Prince Dean, pointing directly up.
Go on, Fentos, I dare you.
He's toying whether or not to interface with this environment, but look at that double drop kick. That's not a British one. That's an upside down British one from the top rope.
Hey, say that 3 times fast.
No, I don't. No, don't make me.
Good,
keep track of the action.
The power of the wrestle gods.
Yes,
Fentos,
baby. But Prince Dean floats over. Look at that.
Wow.
Not to be outdone. Fentos, he is going to take a tile out at this rate. He's a big chap.
I mean, that is impressive.
It's really impressive.
Wow. Can he get down, though? That is the question.
They are just exchanging words in the ring.
And he's back up again.
Fentos not to be outdone, doing it twice. The move's so impressive, he's doing it again. The Dean deciding whether or not to go and interact with Fentos in the corner.
He's questioning the audience.
He's giving it some questions.
Yeah, go on. What harm can it do? He was nice enough to come over to you.
Fentos telling Prince Dean to make his mind up.
The blood rushing to Fentos' head right now.
Absolutely.
I think Fentos is going to end up coming down very, very dizzy at this rate.
I don't know what to say.
He's still holding himself.
I don't know what to say. It's just, let's wait and see what happens.
Yes. Just get him. I mean,
Oh my goodness!
I mean, he was going to come down eventually, and there it is.
Gravity always wins, as we found. My goodness. And Fentos, all credit to him, that was legitimately 5 straight. It felt like 5 straight minutes.
Oh,
and it's
I mean, I think we should have.
He must be able to hold his breath.
You can't give him a round of applause for that. That was impressive.
What an athlete, because I can only imagine he could hold his breath underwater for about a year and a half. My goodness, it's Fentos doing his best to get to his feet. He must not know where they are. But look at that power, just hoisting Dean like he weighs nothing.
Where are we going? Oh!
Nowhere good.
How is Fentos standing?
Just an impressive athlete. It's just in every respect. It must be the first time I mentioned it today, but he's a very impressive athlete.
He's a very impressive athlete.
Yeah, I wish I said it more.
It doesn't get said
enough either way.
I mean, we couldn't even make a TikTok video out of that because it was so long.
It would have fallen outside the content guidelines for most things.
There we go. Now back to trying to wear down Prince
way
Steve.
Slowly to his feet.
Back to the wrestling.
Fight out of that headlock. Oh, Fentos just using that power, just driving him down.
Just holding him into the crevasse. Oh!
It's him twisting and Dean shouting.
Oh, the pressure on the neck there. That's got to be very uncomfortable.
Somebody from the crowd just told Fentos he's not joking, which I mean I'm sure he knows that. He makes no attempt to he makes no assertion to the contrary. Dean trying to get the Wrestle Gods behind him, which I think is, in this case, is going to have to settle for this capacity crowd in Parkwood today.
And there we are. We spoke about them. They heard us, and they're answering.
As Dean looks to fight his way back to a vertical base, Fentos just powers him away. Nobody home. Holding him up. Look at that. Just Dean trying to work his way out. Oh.
That's a long way down for anybody.
It's legitimately 3 vertical meters. No exaggeration. 1,000 feet.
No exaggeration.
No. You've told me thousands of times not to do that.
Exactly. You've answered me hundreds.
Fentos measuring up. Beautiful neck
Big
breaker.
neck breaker. Good technique on that.
Definitely, arguably, back into this one. Enjoying some, I would say, some dominance at this point. Dean looking to find his way back into this one.
That's it. Fentos looking to just wear down Prince Dean now.
Yes.
And there's that crowd again, getting behind the Prince with his fluffy knee pads. Do like fluffy knee pads.
Oh, please. Looking to measure him for a boot, but nobody there. Oh, and Dean with a boot of his own.
One of his own.
Measures out, corner to corner, all the way back again. Big haluva kick.
Hell of a kick.
It was a hell of a kick. And another for good measure. He's calling for another. Coast to coast. Boom. Prince Dean perhaps forgetting this is a 20-foot ring. It's going to take a while to cross.
Maybe forgetting about the 15-minute time limit as well.
Indeed.
You got one more lap in you, Dean. Come on.
Go on, mate. One more. Oh.
Here it is.
Prince Dean forgetting.
He's still going.
This is a 20-foot ring. Each crossing is 20 feet.
I mean, this is the London. This is the day of the London Marathon, and Prince Dean is doing it in the UKPW ring.
It doesn't count as the marathon, Dean. Stop.
He's just reached Westminster Abbey.
Dean, this is. I've lost count of how many. This is 160 feet. Take a break in between at least, man.
Come on, Dean. One more. One more.
Now stop.
Fentos hasn't got a clue.
I don't blame him.
He is just eating that size 10 8 times.
Whoa. Ducks a huge clothesline from Fentos. Leaps over.
I don't blame Fentos for missing, really. He must be seeing stars.
Absolutely.
Look at that.
Snapmare. Oh, a twist of his own.
That is tit for tat, that is.
Absolutely. Turnabout is fair
Anything
play.
you can do. Fentos just angry now. Just trying to go after him.
Bounces off the ropes. It's a forearm to the back from Prince Dean.
Both men are looking exhausted.
Ducks through. Oh!
Prince
Huge
Dean
neck breaker.
There we go. This is definitely anything you can do, I can do better.
Absolutely. Neither man to be outdone in this one. As he hits it, into the corner.
That's a Lewisham Buster, right?
Yeah, I think that's what he calls it.
There we
go. That'll work. It's easy going like that.
Well, it's the part from parts I know somewhere near Lewisham.
Yes.
Yeah. I got it. I listen. Sometimes
drag Fentos from the corner.
I mean that is a lifeless giant being dragged to the middle of the ring.
All credit to Prince Dean. And a
roll up, jackknife pin.
Float over. Two
no.
Count. Fentos hoists him up.
We've all seen this. Go for that jackknife powerbomb.
Prince Dean ducks through. And again. Canadian Destroyer. And that does it.
Quick as that. As quick as that. Uno, dos, tres.
Absolutely.
Ein, zwei, drei. 1, 2, 3.
I was going to say, I know you got more in you.
Un, deux, trois. In going ben.
Well, there you have it, Grapple fans. Prince Dean picking up the victory with a huge Lewisham Destroyer. Hard to say for sure, Buff Broadside, but what a way to finish that contest.
And he ran a half marathon in the UKPW ring. I think that's got to be the first time.
He really did. This has been an incredible display in athletic ways you might not have considered going in. Fentos with what seemed like minutes in that corner, standing on his head, not to be outdone by Prince Dean. And Prince Dean crosses this 20-foot ring multiple times over, but there it is, Clark Andrews just reiterating Prince Dean, the winner of this contest.
We have seen some special things this evening, but the show of athleticism in that match was incredible.
Greetings, Grapple fans, Rob Ringside here, reminding you to check out more UKPW content on our YouTube channel. There's links everywhere around us, so just pick one and you're going to have some fantastic wrestling action.